Hi, Sandra here with you, and I want to do this card with you today. I think we start first with the coloring. Okay, these are the markers you'll need for the skin. I'll show you every color while I'm coloring. If I'm not talking that much, it isn't because I don't want to talk, but most of the time I have to think too much about the words, and when words are missing, I'm not sure what to say. So when I'm silent, still everything is okay. So let's start with E3 times 0. And at first I do all the skin. Around the eyes, leave a small white circle. Okay, let me check if you can see everything. Okay, we now change to E04. I normally talk a lot. I really talk a lot, but my normal language is German, and it is way easier for me to talk in German as in English. But I'm trying. I'm really trying, and I think the more I do videos, the better I'll get. I think so. I believe in that. I hope so. Okay. Let's change to E11 and you blend in a little bit. Yes, I know I'm jumping from one point of the image to another, but it's like crazy coloring. When I color, I normally have a look at the image and just start. So it is a bit difficult to find a good order for you, how we or better in which way we do the coloring. Okay, then I use E21. And I'm doing a small circle here around the eyes, but leave that space and that space white. I always use a lot of color, really a lot of color, many layers, and sometimes too much layers, and I have to start new. Let's go on with E00 and blend a little bit more. If you hear someone coughing in in the video, it's not me, it's my son. He is sick at the moment. A lot of people are sick here in Germany. I don't know why. Maybe. Okay, then I go on to E00 again and go over the layers we did before, still leaving a white space, small white space around the eyes. Okay, and I'm using E04 and I redo my shadows. And I'm doing a half circle around the eye. And add shadow under the glasses. Under the mouth and again at the legs. Little shadow. I'm throwing my Copic marker. I'm going on with E11 and I blend in again a little bit. Go over the lines. Sometimes it is a bit too much and the color won't blend really nice, but I always try if it works. If not, I have to restart and do everything new. But it is okay. Okay. Using E00 again and blend in. Oh, I forgot the hand, but it's okay. Then again E21 and I'm blending at the eye and again the glasses a little bit, and I'm not satisfied with the shadow at her hair, so I do a little bit and at the glasses and I do a little bit more shading. That's what I meant when I said I don't have a Reihenfolge. It is Reihenfolge in German, but I'm thinking about the English word. It is missing at the moment. Okay, then we use R20 to give her a little blush. Just a little bit. And I use E3x0 to blend and go over the other layers we already did. Yes, I know it is a lot of color. That's the way I color. And there will be a bit, a bit more color, because I use, if you want to use, you needn't do it, but you can do it if you want. I use Polychromos. It is medium flash, and I color in a little bit more blush. You can do it if you want, but you needn't. Just to intensify the look. And I use light flash to blend a little bit, just a little bit. I don't use really sharp pencils on the paper because it would leave marks. You would see that I have used a pencil. I also redo the line here just a little bit. Okay, and at her legs. Okay, just check the video if everything is good to see, but that's okay. Okay, that is how she's looking at the moment. Then we'll use, I have to look at my markers, B01 to add a small, really a small line of blue around her eye, the white of her eye. Okay. Then I think we'll go on with her hair. I'm using these markers I'll show you. I always start with the lightest one. It's E71, just to check where I will do my shadows, so I can have a look, and if it doesn't look right for me, it's not that bad because it is a light color, and I can redo the lines. When starting with the darkest marker for the shadows and you make a mistake, it is way harder to correct it than when using a light one. No, my son is coughing. I don't know if you can hear it, but I can hear him. Normally he would have school at the moment. It is lunchtime in Germany. Now when I record the video, I'm changing to E77. And we have sun today, finally. Last days were really, really rainy, no good daylight for coloring, and I find it hard to color with artificial light, so I was waiting to do that video for you because the light was really, really, really bad. Okay, I always turn my image in every direction to color in a good way. I hope you can see it, yes. Okay, I think I'm fine with lines. So I'm adding E74. Oh, I think I have to refill the marker. It doesn't work really well. I just follow the curvy lines, and I think there is not a perfect way to do it right or to do it wrong. I think when coloring, everything is right as long as you like what you do, and it is. And Okay, the words are missing again. I know what I want to say in German, but yes, I'm thinking about how to say it in English. Maybe I get it. If not, I have to ask my translator later and tell you later. No, I think there is no right or wrong in coloring. It is just having fun and doing something relaxing and something you have fun with. And yes, I think that is the best way, having fun. And curvy hair is always difficult. I always think it's difficult. Okay, I go on with E79, adding some darker color. Let's see. You don't need to add that much color like or as I do if you don't want to use a lot of color, but that is me. I always use a lot of color, really a lot of color. Also when coloring die cuts, there are always multiple layers, and I always have a look at the image and think, oh no, we can add a little bit more and more and more. Okay. Going back to E74 and blending in a little bit and coloring over the white spots, and always leaving a little bit of white. Okay. If you want, you can also use E49. It is a dark color, and I add small strokes for a little bit more structure, but it is, or they are really, or I try to do them thin and not too big, but it isn't so easy. But as I said, you needn't do it if you don't want to. It's really up to you. Okay. Let's do another stroke here, and I think we are finished with the hair. She's looking like that now. Okay. Let's go on with her scarf. On my card, she has white dots, and I always use a pencil to draw in with a really thin and light line some dots to not color over them. I start with a light red, R24, and add the color, trying to not color over the white spots, but it doesn't matter if you do, because we will use a white gel pen to brighten up these white spots. I'm using R46. And I'm adding a little bit of shadow, just a little bit, not too much. It is really light, really small piece to color. If you want, you can do, or you can use R59 and add more shadow, but you needn't do it if you don't want to. Okay. And I blend out with R27. Okay. You can use the white gel pen. If I find mine, I'm looking where it is here. Okay, I'm using a Jelly Roll from Sakura 10. I think I have to buy a new one soon. It's getting empty. Okay, there were the white spots. Let's go on with her shirt. I'm using the greens, starting with YG63. Leaving a small white line there. Then I use YG67 to do some shadows, blending out or in with YG 22. 25, not 22, 25, sorry, 25. And I'm using YG 23. Okay. Oops, no, there's a small mistake, but it doesn't matter. And again, YG 67 for a little bit more shadow. Okay. Blending in with YG 23 again. As I said, a lot of color here. Okay. Let's go on with her skirt. I'm starting with a light color, N3. As you can see here on my card, I added some plates. You can do that, but you needn't. It is really up to you what you want to do. Oops. Okay. Using N2. I always start light with the light colors and add more color later. It's N1, blending with N1 and leaving some white space in here. If you want and if you like, you can leave the skirt this light gray. Also looks sweet. Or you can go in with a darker marker. I'm using N6. And I'm redo what I did before. I always have a look if it, or better, I always check if something looks good in light. And then redo. I don't use N5, but N4 now to add more color. The paper I'm using, I'm not sure if you can get this paper in the US, is Copic coloring paper from Transotype. If you want, I can link that. I buy my paper on Amazon, and maybe you, if you want to try, you can get it in the US too. Going on with N2 and blending in again. Okay. And it's cool. The longer I'm coloring and talking, the more comfortable I feel. Okay, yes, comfortable. Okay, it's it's an okay, the word is missing again. It's a difficult word. Comfortable. Okay, I'm using N5 to add a bit shadow here, just a bit. And I'll blend out with N3, using N3 to blend out a little bit. Okay. This skirt is a bit light, more heller, not so dark, not that dark as a skirt on my previously made card, but I think I'll leave it like that. It looks cute, I think. Okay, that is, and I can show you. This is a skirt from the card, and oops, this is a skirt we did now. Where is my white Japan here? If you want, you can add small white dots to highlight just a little bit. I'm a fan of that. I'm really a fan of that. Okay, then we have to do her shoes and the socks. I'm using, let me have a look, N5 for her shoes. I just color them like that, and I sometimes leave a small white spot where I do not color. I can show you that. And N1 for her. I think these aren't called socks, but the word is missing, is again missing. Okay, and I blend out with N0. And if you want, you can use your colorless blender and blend a little bit more. Okay, we have to color her tongue. I totally forgot that. I'm using R46. Okay. Then we'll go on with the coffee cup. On my card, I added a little bit of structure here using my pencil and drawing in where I want that curved lines, where I want to have the curved lines. Starting with N3, I have to look where it is. Here's N3. And redoing those lines. and start adding a bit of shadow here. I blend in with N2. Just a little bit, so it's not getting too gray and too dark. Then using N1. And then using N0. Leaving a small white line. There. Add some color here. Okay. And then use your colorless blender to blend in a little bit more. Okay. If you're happy with a cup, you can leave it as it is, but you know, I need a little bit more color. Okay, but just a little bit. I'm going in with N4 and I redo those lines here. Just a little bit and adding a bit more shadow here. Just a little bit. Okay. I'm blending in with N2. And N0. Just a little bit. Okay. That's your coffee cup. We're now doing the that thing. In German it is called Banderole, but I'm not sure what you say in English for that. So I have to look it up. I'm using, yes, a lot of color here. I'm using B01 to start with a bit shadow here. Then B00 to blend. B 3 times 0 to blend a bit more. And finally B 4 times 0. Using B02 to add a little bit more of shadow. And blending with B01 again. Just redo the steps we did before. B00. Three times 0. And finally B4, 4 times 0. Okay. If you want, you can add some lines. I did it on my card. You can see here with a colored pencil, but you needn't do it. We won't do it here. I think it is okay. Let's color the heart, starting with R24. Just go around here, leaving a white, small white place there. Using R46. R27. And again R24 to blend everything. If you don't want to leave, okay, I draw over the line. If you don't want to leave a white space, you can color the whole heart red and add like that a little bit of white. And I'm trying to get this small red dot out here. Okay. What I normally do is I redraw all lines with a Pigma Micron. I think you can see it here. Ah, my kid is coming. You can see. Ja, im Wohnzimmer. Könnten wir das gleich bitte klären? Könnten wir das bitte gleich klären? So, okay. You can see it here. I redraw the lines to have a more bold look, and I'll do it here, fuzzy cut it, and then we'll go on making the card. Okay, I redraw the lines, all the stamped lines with my black liner. I added some white spots into the eyes, and what we now will do is to finish the card. I colored up the background from coffee, and I used B2, starting here and just go over using B01. Okay, my marker is nearly almost empty. I need to refill it. Then B00. It has more color. It blends easier when your markers are full with color. B30. And you'll get such a background. If you want, you can use foam tape, as I did here, to add it to the card. Or what you can do instead is die cut the background multiple times and glue these together. So you have a more thicker die cut. Then I colored the hearts with R56. I do not leave a white space because the hearts are really small. You can add after coloring with a white G pen. I just colored them with R46. This was R27. And the last color is R24. Okay, and then if you want, you can go in with your white marker or white gel pen and add white spots. After that, you just have to, I just lay it here, glue it together. I won't glue it now. I think you can do it by your own. Glue coffee to the background and add your hearts on top. That's what we do. Okay, put it by side. Then we have to do some ink blending, as I did here. The card base is 4 by 7.5 inches. I'm using let me have a look, Willow Board Hybrid ink. And I start at the edge with a lot of color, really a lot of color. So it is a dark leaf we are stenciling here. And yes, I never tape, never ever tape my stencils in place. Most of the time it's working. We turn the stencil and add a leaf here with a same color, but just lighter, more light color. And we're adding another leaf here also with a light green. Okay, that was a word. Light green. Okay, here we go. Then let me have a look. I used that one. It's a leaf, build a leaf stencil, using a lot of color again and stenciling leaf here. Here it is. Then I turn the stencil and wait. And with less pressure, you can add another leaf here. Oh, I messed up. Do you see? Because I turned the stencil and didn't clean it before, so I have a color. In German, it is called Farbfleck. I don't know the word in English, but you see what I mean. That thing shouldn't be there, but it is. So yeah, I don't care, it is what it is. And I add another leaf on top, just with light green. So, and the card looks like that. Now, if you want, you can add foam tape to the back. Most of the time I use 2mm thick foam tape. She would be placed here. You glue the coffee together with the hearts after you have colored it, and add the, I have another. Okay, I should be more careful, but what did Kevin say, or Annie said, it won't be a Stamp Anything video or live if there isn't something happen that wasn't supposed to be happening. Okay, these these color things. I don't want to do them. No, I don't want them on my card, so we have to cover them. You can cover them like that, and okay, add the coffee after them. Yeah. No, it's funny. It's okay. And of course, you use the great Stamp Anything glue. I don't have here. I normally use my Tombow, but I was told the glue from Stamp Anything is very, very, very special and really cool and dries fast and don't leave marks, glue marks. And I know it could be because that was something Kevin said. He kisses each bottle. You should buy one. I think you shouldn't buy Tombow, but you should buy Stamp Anything glue, definitively. Okay, so try to not make these color mistakes I did here when showing you, because then your card will look, or should look, like that. Okay, that's all from me. I hope my English wasn't too bad. You had a lot of fun coloring along with me, and yes, we'll see next time. Bye!